I think that whether in the West or in the Middle East, what's going on is that every media in its own place is being very biased to its people, and that's creating too many stereotypes, and it's making it harder to break them. For example, in the U.S., because the media is very biased with the U.S. foreign policy and what the U.S. is trying to do to the world, and in the same situation, the media in the Middle East is being very biased with the Arab countries and what they're trying to do and how they want peace, etc., etc. So everybody is being stuck in the same place. They think they're right and everybody else is wrong, because that's the message that's being delivered to them. And as I said before, that's creating too many stereotypes, and it's making it harder to break them. The first step in breaking stereotypes between Western countries and predominant Muslim countries would be changing the dynamic of the internal societies of both countries. What I mean is, this might sound a bit trivial, but I think it's the most important step we need to do. If we teach people about forgiveness, about dialogue, and how it's going to improve their lives and how it's going to improve their relationships with the outside world, I think we will change people. So I'm suggesting that this becomes something we teach in schools and in universities. We should have a subject on dialogue or cross-cultural dialogue. If predominant Muslim countries and Western countries solve their own conflicts on the inside by, as I said earlier, spreading a culture of forgiveness and a culture that praises dialogue and understanding the other, that would help greatly in resolving the conflict on the outside world or between those countries. Because as I've said earlier, if we start valuing our own voice, and if we understand others on a smaller level, we will value other people's voices and we will understand others on a bigger level. I think we should do trainings and activities on a very wide level through countries, between countries. That would help people understand each other more. By that I mean something resembling the Challenge Day, which is sort of a training that allows you to learn more about people who were complete strangers to you. You can do this in schools, in universities, you can do this in conferences. It's very simple. You gather groups of people who were complete strangers. They can't be people who know each other. And then you make those people say very personal things that, well, basically no one knows about themselves, and they share it with others. So when you share something that personal and that valuable with a complete stranger, they no longer become strangers, and they no longer become threatening. They become human beings just like you are, and you view them differently, and therefore you will treat them differently.